Okay, Ross County have been promoted back to the SPL at the first attempt. They beat Queen of the South 4-0 last night, which means they're 9 points clear of Dundee United. They cannot be caught at all. So they're also champions of the championship as well. They cannot be caught. And they're going up. Now, they got relegated at the end of last season. Great shame. But they're back in the SPL at the first attempt. Now, the important thing is that they do not become a yo-yo club. If Livingston are anything to go by, you can be a solid side in the SPL with a very small budget. Livingston have proved that. They've got a good work ethic. Let's hope Ross County can do the same next season, because it actually benefits Scottish football to have as many competitive clubs as possible in the SPL. This season has been a great season to follow as a YouTuber and as a sports fan, because Celtic weren't just running away with the league from the beginning. You had Hearts in there. Celtic had a slow start. Rangers have been resurgent on Steven Gerrard. Aberdeen, slow starters, went on a run. Hibs have been pretty solid this season. Kilmarnock leading the league for a couple of weeks. It's been a great season to follow as just a sports fan, seeing all these clubs at the top, yo-yoing for position. Celtic obviously have the strongest squad. They've eased away over the last month or two. They've now got control of the league. It's in their destiny. But Rangers being resurgent on Gerrard is brilliant. Aberdeen going on this run as well. Keeping up with Rangers. Saying that we're still a decent side. Kilmarnock. Who would have thought Kilmarnock would have been leading the league at any point this season? Livingston, solid mid-table side, really well. Hearts, early season leaders as well. They raced into an early lead. The fact that so many sides have led the SPL this season and so many sides have been in the European places in the SPL this season is good signs for the future. We know about all the international team struggles with Alex McLeish and what's going on there, and the struggles against Kazakhstan and San Marino, and the lack of quality at international level, but at domestic level, it's been a much better season. Let's hope that continues next season with Ross County added to the mix. If they can be as competitive as Livingston have been this season, that can only be a good thing long-term for Scottish football. It needs some positivity. It needs to become more competitive, because obviously Celtic's failures in Europe has affected the UEFA coefficient, and the amount of qualifying rounds Scottish clubs now have to play to get into Europe. So let's see what happens going forward. Obviously, let's hope they have a really good season. I don't think being a yo-yo club is going to actually help Ross County in the long term. They are one of the smaller clubs at the higher end of Scottish football when it comes to the SPL and the Championship. They're not as big as a Livingston. They are a smaller club. Let's hope that they can be as competitive as possible, because the more competitive Ross County are, the better Scottish football will be going forward long term. We need as many competitive clubs as possible in Scotland. There are issues with finances as well. That's a big issue. There's not enough investment. But if these smaller clubs like Livingston and Ross County can do well, and teams like Kilmarnock can really mix it with some of the bigger boys like Rangers and Celtic and really give them a bloody nose at times this season, that can only be good for Scottish football. That can only mean that more neutral fans will kind of look in and want to invest their money. More wealthy investors want to put their money into Scottish football and say, actually, there is an opportunity to have a good product on the pitch here. We can make this a more competitive league, because having the same name on the trophy year on year, the same names winning, actually, to a certain extent, keeps fans away because they get bored. We need some excitement. If Ross County can be really, really competitive next season, that can only aid Scottish football. But for now, I'm going to leave that there. Let's leave football on a positive note while I go on to some other videos today. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Place your thoughts below if you are a Ross County fan. Let's hope you have the best season possible next season, and I'll have some more videos for you very, very soon.